you tired, Hoodle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
Yeah! Hey.
Uh-huh.
Yeah! Just great.
I guess... Thanks.
Huh? Well... Hmm? All right.
Huh? Uh-huh.
All right. I guess. Whew. Got it.
Hey, Alvin, what do you think of that chick over there?
Doesn't look like she really works out.
I'm not talking about her muscles, you dummy!
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Wow, look what I just found.
Is this the barrier that's keeping the Zoogle in that Nath mentioned?
Looks like it. Our Zoogle pal should be on the other side.
This barrier is weird. It looks old and half-finished. Plus, he said it was okay to break.
I mean, we won't need it anymore once the Zoogle's gone, right? So what does it matter? Did they really think that barrier was enough for a Zoogle like that?
It was. That thing was sturdier than you give it credit for.
Really? So that's the Zoogle, huh? This should be a piece of cake.
Don't get careless, Law.
Careful. That's no ordinary Zoogle.
Yeah? Well, we're no ordinary party either.
Out of our way!
Take this! Now you see what I can do!
Burning strike!
Like the
You back it out again!
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Annihilation! By the power of God!
Take it! Elusive deity! Start up! No further! Watch it!
Explosion!
Let me free you of your power. I can do this all day! I hope this wins! A new melody! Anything warmer is all mine! Oh, now you're talking! Now you see what I can do!
An astral arch?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Outstanding form! Where are you going?
Eagle Ray! That freaking does it! Dragon Shout! Start up! Take one! I'm just burn in hell! A thrilling performance.
I'll heal you all!
You're mine! Talon Storm! Eternal devastation!
Healing circle!
Severing wind!
Land you in the dust!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Armor won't save you! Seismic Runga!
Here's evil!
Here I come now! Severing wind! Take this! Elusive deity! Watch it! Here I come! No escape!
Here's evil!
Super soaring light spear!
Freeze level!
In a bind! You're mine!
My art can do!
Wind! Elusive deity!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Elusive deity! You're mine! Demon Land! Ready and rare!
Don't mind if I do!
Eagle Ray! Eagle Assault!
I'm ready!
I can carve through armor! You're mine! Wind!
Where are you going?
Door from here I come!
Here, let me help.
Wind! Barrier! Blow away!
First aid!
Soda!
Gravitas!
Deny! First strike!
By the
Inferno
power!
punch! Severing window! Now I'm in the groove! Cure! Severing the flame inside me! Here! Coming through! Ha! Mount! Scarlet Inferno!
Let me show you what my arts can do!
Eat
Rise
it!
and shine!
Win! Eat it! Burn!
By the power of water punch! Gemini Aqua!
Can you take it?
Gravitas!
Take this! Heal my weak companion!
Art seal!
Eat this! Heal my can't
Here,
get out
let
of
me help.
this! Talon Storm!
First aid!
Okay, here I go! Elusive not done! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! You're mine! Dragon Eternal Devastation! Wednesday! Wind! Bloody!
Such unadulterated skill.
Split it open! Be my guest! Armor won't save you! It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Can you take it? Here I come! Eat this! Wind! Activity gun! Soda! This is your smash!
To accomplish it!
Four! Where are you going? I'm just getting started! Catapult! Take it! Freaking does it! Burn! I'll try you with the dust!
Lightning!
Take this!
Downfall!
Dragon Shout!
Take
Take balancing dust! Eagle Ray! Death Blossom!
I think I'm coming down with something grave.
A chronic inability to read the room?
Okay,
A malady
here I go.
your arts cannot fix.
It's wide open!
Can't get up.
It won't escape me! Severing wind! Soda! I'll smash you!
Lunar blast!
I'm
all
resonate
stuffed
with
up.
the earth! The last one! It's over! Soda! Ripping you apart! I'll finish you here and now! Here I come! Now I'm real mad!
Here's a healing art! First aid!
Here I come!
Gravitas!
Eternal devastation! Resonate with the earth! Eat this! Severing wind!
Glacial spear! Here's the evil!
That freaking does it!
Gravitas field!
I really owe you
Back
one.
into the fray! Mega ray! Gemini alpha!
You picked the wrong fight! Talon storm! I'll grind you into dust! Talon hurricane! Here I come!
Healing circle!
Death shall not be forgotten.
Sorry to help.
Okay, here I go! Smash you! I'm on a
That
roll
move.
now! Here comes the big one!
That'll bring you down!
Rotating fire! Talon storm! I'll grind you into dust! Talon hurricane! No further! What is this? All mine! You're mine! Severing wind! Starter! Burn! I'm yours! Talon hurricane! Air pressure! You're mine! Wind!
Will this help?
I'm nearly done for.
Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Back into the fray!
Elusive deity! Rotating fire! Now we beat the crap out!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Armor won't save you! Here I come! The everlasting dust!
Healing circle!
Inspiration!
Resonate
with the earth!
Steering Tesla!
Okay, here I go!
Let's show you
You're
what my
mine!
heart can do!
It's over!
I won't give up!
You! Stay away from my friend!
Ready to go!
Benediction light.
Heal!
Tornado!
Now we're not. Here I come! In a bind?
Into the shadows!
You're mine!
Here!
I'm wind! Talon hurricane!
Allow me to help you.
I'll smash you!
Here! Steering Below!
Here I come! Now I'm in the groove! Starter!
He's trying to take us out.
I won't go quiet!
That'll bring you down!
River Dragon!
Radiant here!
Burn! My slimy blade! I'm here I come!
Annihilation!
Your fist! Execution! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Rending you apart! Here I come! Wind! Armor won't save you!
Here's a healing
Here I
arc!
come!
First aid!
Severing wind! I'll grind you into dust! Elusive deity!
Do it!
Full assault!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Huh? What's a letter doing in a place like this?
Hell if I know. I highly doubt that Zoogle was trying to guard it. Still, somebody must have left it for some... Law.
Huh? What's up?
Something up?
It's from my old man. My dear son, I wonder how things will be between us by the time you read this.
In any case, I first want to congratulate you on all that you've accomplished. Making it this far requires a strong body, fine technique, an unwavering spirit, and most of all, friends that you can count on. If you have all of that, then I, as your father, have nothing to worry about. Those things together will always keep you on the right path. That brings me to what I really wish to discuss with you. As with all of us, there will someday come a time when you'll be a grown man who can and must think and act for himself. Whether you'll live in a world where blood will no longer be spilled between Dahnans and Renans, or when that day arrives, nobody can say. But even if peace still eludes us then, you'll have to decide how to live in this world. Listen to others with an open heart, but don't be swept away by their words. Always live on your terms. One more thing. If I ever see you again, I hope to say this to you in person, but neither of us knows what tomorrow may bring. Know this. Whatever you think of me and what I've done, Your mother and I love you very, very much.
And there's nothing in this whole world that will ever change that. Your father, Zephyr.
Zephyr.
I can't believe he's only telling me all this after he's gone. What am I supposed to do with this?
Zephyr once told me that living freely meant being your own master. I think he wanted to make sure you know how he felt one way or another. What you do with that knowledge is up to you.
But that still doesn't explain why his father left that letter for him here, of all places.
Don't forget, we were led to this place. We may well get some answers if we go back to the source of all this.
I thought I was used to fire by now.
Get lost!
Here I come! Strike!
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part!
Hey.
Hey.
I guess... No way. Damn. Whew.
All right.
This is...
Thanks.
You okay, Law? You seem kind of quiet.
I'm fine. Just feels a little weird returning home now that my dad's not here, I guess. Oh man, sorry. I didn't mean to bum you out too.
So I guess that means you'll be visiting your dad's grave while you're here. Right, Law?
His grave? What are you, nuts? There is no grave. The Rena would only destroy it the moment they found it.
Back before Calaglia was liberated, dead slaves would be dumped in mass burial sites. Either that or thrown on top of a bonfire. We got used to cremating our own to deny them the pleasure. Then we'd sprinkle the ashes from high up as a way of returning them to the motherland.
It's all we could do. That's the ceremony we had when my mom died, too.
But that was back then, right? Calaglia is liberated now. There's nothing to stop you from raising a true grave anymore.
I suppose you've got a point. Once you've been doing something for generations, though, it sort of begins to take root. It's a tradition of its own now.
My dad wouldn't want that anyway. Cheap and simple, he'd say. Besides, I can't treat him differently than my mom. They might not end up meeting on the other side.
I hadn't thought of it like that. Wow, imagine. The two of them reunited, back home where they belong. They're probably watching over us right now, at one with great Dahna. There's something almost poetic about it.
That's why I can't afford to screw up. If I know my pops, something as paltry as death won't stop him from coming to box my ears. Still, better than being left alone, I guess. Better than never knowing. You hear that, Dad? I'll make you proud. You'll see.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Right!
Leo Temple. Isn't that where Shion was being held?
Shh! Wasn't it beautiful? I can't wait for this!
Cheers!
Cheers!
What?
Nice try, you two. Better luck next time.
Never. Why?
Wait, something's wrong.
I couldn't catch it. I'll always be alone. How could I? Oh, please. I'm so lonely.
Oh no. This is just like what happened before. Alphen!
I'm alone. I'm all alone.
What can I do to get her to snap out of it? There aren't any thorns this time. I've got it!
Alphen?
Shion, you're not alone. You've got all of us. And it wasn't just one bouquet either. There's also this one from me. So please, don't give up. We'll fight this together. Shion!
You dummy! That's not what I was upset about. How many times do I need to tell you not to blindly rush into things? That said, it does make me feel better. Even if your bouquet is just a weapon named after one.
I'm just glad I could help. And I made another one to go with it, so it wouldn't be lonely either.
You never cease to amaze me, Alphen. Seriously.
Feeling better now, Shion?
I'm sorry I lost my cool like that.
Don't worry. It's not like I have any room for criticism.
Being a grown-up isn't easy, is it?
We've reached our destination.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
Yes!
Excuse me!
Really now.
What?
I see. Agreed.
Very nice.
Dohalim, the line of researchers is getting longer.
Perhaps I should have put more thought into this before accepting.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
It's like we've assembled every single owl in Dahna.
You know, looking at them all, I think we very well may have. Talk about a spectacular sight.
Yeah, His Majesty and Her Majesty both seem pleased as well.
When she's all alone, her thoughts drift to sad places. I did all this so that she could have lots of friends and live happily ever after.
Hey, I get a little grumpy sometimes.
I'm interpreting for the owls, not talking about you.
Well, at least Hoodle isn't alone anymore, right?
Right. Hey, Hoodle? Huh? Hoodle, I think you should stay. If you keep traveling with us, it's going to be constant fighting, and you'll be put in a lot more danger. But this is a safe place, filled with lots of friends for you. Plus, you can learn lots of new stuff with friends. Just like all the new things I've gotten to learn since I met Alphen and everyone else. All I could teach you was to jump from twig to twig. But now look at you. You're soaring to new heights. You can go wherever you want on your own now. So, stay here and be with your friends, okay?
Are you sure about this?
Hey, I didn't mean for you to...
It's okay. I've made up my mind. We stuck with each other for as long as we did because we had no one else to depend on. Now, it's for the best we stay among our own kind. Take care of yourself, Hoodle. Hoodle? Hoodle, no! Your friends are that way! Why can't you understand?
I think he's trying to say, I don't abandon my friends. Oodle has his own wings. If he wanted to leave, he could have left whenever he wanted to.
He can come back to this place whenever he wants to. But right now, what he wants is to be with you.
It's true that his own kind is here, and he knows that. But he won't know if you'll always be around, Rinwell.
But, I mean...
I think he's asking you whether you really want him to go.
No! Of course I don't really want him to go! Hoodle's the only family I have left.
Then it's settled.
Hoodle has a place to go home to whenever he wants, and that'll never change things between you.
Are you sure about this, Hoodle?
Take care of our friend.
I pray your journey is a safe one.
Okay, enough already.
Thank you. Try to be nice to one another, Your Majesties.
Well, what's the answer?
Oh, well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, we'll both take care of each other.
I meant the owl's answer.
Let's go, Hoodle!
Okay, off we go.
Finally made it.
What do you all say to taking the path less trodden for once?
Path? I don't see any path.
Do you mean that thing that looks like an animal trail? Path may be a generous term. I'm assuming you know where it leads?
My gut says to a bridge.
Hoodle says your gut's wrong.
Really? Well, it is definitely in the right general direction.
Not that main roads are necessarily danger-free, but he does have an uncanny knack for insisting on some strange and unique routes.
Alvin always did like a challenge. Can't say I appreciate some of the more daredevil ways he's taken us, though.
Like the landslide he insisted was a shortcut before disappearing off the edge, nearly gave me a heart attack.
I'll say, yet the intrepid explorer looked as happy as a pig in muck.
Probably best we stick to doing our own orienteering in the future.
Hey, so what about this route then?
Maybe if we pretend we can't hear him.
Don't you think the path forward is fraught enough without making extra problems for ourselves? Maybe best to reel it back.
Good point. I say we stick to the main track like regular travelers for once.
Guys?
I
We'll break down this wall!
Huh? Something smells nice.
It's probably the accessory I picked up earlier. It uses materials that put off a pleasing aroma.
Ooh, that sounds lovely. I'm jealous.
Want to try it on? I'm sure it'll look great on you.
Really? I'd love to.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I'm surprised to see you up reading so late. What have you got there?
Oh, it's a book about magic. I was hoping I'd reach the end of this chapter before I went to bed.
I'm impressed you can read all that tiny text without drifting off.
It's easy. Honestly, the subject is so interesting, it keeps me wide awake. Although I have to admit, the more I read this book, the more I realize just how much I still have to learn. I hate not knowing it all, so it pushes me to keep learning as much as I can so I can be a real expert.
So that's why you're studying by the campfire every night, huh? You've really changed, Rinwell.
Really? I don't feel like it.
Remember how you used to be when we first met in Calaglia?
Sure, but that's because I was still hiding a lot from you guys. Am I really all that different aside from that?
Definitely. It's the difference between a rock and the sun.
Are you saying I used to be like a rock? That's not something you should use to describe a girl, Alphen.
My bad. But the comparison is still apt. You used to not be open with us about your magic at all. And now look at you.
Well, I guess you may have a point. I used to hate studying magic because my parents made me do it. And after everything that happened, I felt like it brought nothing but trouble. But now, I don't think it's so bad after all. Maybe I really have changed more than I thought. All magic is simply astral energy combined with knowledge. It's neither good nor bad by itself. It all depends on how you use it. Saying it out loud, I guess I finally made peace with it.
I think you have Law to thank for that.
What? Why him?
I mean, he was kind of the one who...
Nope, he's got nothing to do with it. None. Zilch. Nada. Nothing.
If Law heard that, he'd be pretty bummed, you know.
You're crazy. I don't see why he would be.
Are you saying you rather he wouldn't be? I'd say the fact you can get so worked up about things now is another sign you've changed.
Sounds like someone wants me to put on a little magic show.
All right. I'll take my leave before I say anything else that might get me into trouble. Just make sure you aren't staying up too late, okay?
Ugh, I'm not a little kid anymore. Yeesh. Though actually, it felt kind of nice hearing that. I wonder why. Woo! I'm counting on you, Alphen. want to go back to bed.
We've reached our destination.
I wonder what Hilganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen...
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
A man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.